Alright. On the road to Teneburous Mines. So, this way. Oh, there is the, Cuspert, I believe.
Can I help?
It's odd that most of the Justicars you'll meet are either Lancers, Axe Wielders, or Twin Sworders, or Great Sworders. Like, there's no in between. So, on the last time I did this, I actually just kind of flew up there. So, this time I'll actually walk it with Snowdrift here. I'm not used to just kind of staying on the ground. Because as you can see, he kind of overwrites all this. But Snowdrift actually makes it to where if you wanted to, you could smoothly run into combat. And just go straight into your combat from being on mount, I believe. If I remember correctly. So, this is the Teneburous... Oh, man. I didn't really ever look at that thing. Man, that thing is huge. It looks like a giant arc cannon. One of the cannons the gunner uses. Whew. Man, I would hate to see a gunner use that. Just boom! Nuke everything out of existence. Okay, so eliminate zombie slaves in the halls of gloom. That's up ahead. Yeah, you can even hear the difference, because, like, the wolf, you'll hear, like, certain things, but, like, Snowdrift here, you'll actually hear... Oh, hey. Right as we got here. Sweet. Alright, so... Because I actually jumped over the side last time, I didn't get to see where the zombies were the first time. So, I got 3 out of the 5 dig journals. I just gotta keep killing zombie slaves until I find them. So, I just gotta find more zombies. So... Alright, there's the 5. So now we just have to make our way to Ruanal, who's further in the caves. Which is not a bad thing to do. I do notice that, like, as you go through the caves, you also learn... You partially learn, like, the layout. I say partially because I've not been back to the Tenebrous Caves yet. I figure some of the areas you'll go back to because... as we saw in one of the previous videos, there was level 65 enemies in like a level 20 zone. Hey, that's that's a mystic, I believe. Dimples.heal, huh? That's cool. Alright, so... See, that person ran right over them because they're not interested in her. They're interested in me. Level 34, folks. Love that, love that. Might as well help a little. How is she running so fast? Because of this guy's aggro, I can't run that fast at all. Alright. There. Okay, so he is... I figure she's got to do the same thing as me. We got to find... Whoop. Oh boy. Gotta find Ronald. And then I just figured... If I remember, yeah, he teleports you. I remember this now. I'm trying to find... I do have some... Maybe they're over by my... They might be over there. Oh, hey, see? There she is.
Victory for Valkion.
Investigate the special arms crates and the cultists near the Halls of Shadow. So, we go in again. Some other players actually run in with, like, their mount and just run past a bunch of stuff. Which, I feel is not in the spirit of this kind of RPG. Okay. What else is there? There's no other enemies. I don't... Huh. I'm locked in a walk sequence. Okay, so, like I said, that guy... oh, there we go. Like I said, that guy, that boss from the last thing, actually, this was an area... I remember holding off my quest because these guys... Oof. These guys would sometimes drop. There we go. A new avatar shard. Tythuses. So these are tied to level more. So I hit level, I think it's 30, and this shows up. And they show up in all these locations here in this, in this area. I always check the area zones because that's what happens. Like, I'll get a new level and I'll be in a new area. So it's like pretty much everywhere in... okay, so rejuvenation mode. Pets can't pick these up. But you can, and it helps a lot. Okay, why? Okay. I wish I had some other stuff that... These Osagon priests are what's killing it. Okay, so... Done, eviscerate, slice, retaliate. Ooh, another 2 shards. And I got a fine hardy... Okay, so 5 fashion coupons, some feedstock, some alkahest, and a Talfrin's teleportal scroll. I'll put you Jesper in the halls of the Utterdark. Is that who I'm going to? No, special weapon crate. I think you're supposed to use it later when you're supposed to go back to a certain person. I just never... When they give me teleportal scrolls, I never use them. It's weird. Like, it'll just sit there, and then it'll either disappear, or I'll see something else, and I'll go, ooh, why are you here? Retaliate. Spin. Overhand. Hey, 2 more of the Tythuses. That's great. I'm up to 6 out of 14. Okay, so... Yeah, I've lost about 2,000 HP as well. That is a sickening reminder that I am very much mortal. Huh. I didn't notice I had the gold on 2 slots. I'll just go ahead and take it off the R slot. And I'll put Snowdrift over there. That way he's not on Q, in case I decide to put something on Q. See? All these guys, I don't know how they... Like, I'll go ahead and share this story. On my main character, I was in a really high level area, and I was trying to get a new avatar, because I think I still haven't gotten it. I'm not sure. I was looking for it, and I'm like, dang, I can't get it. Or I got 1 shard, and I wanted to go back and get more. And I was like, dang, I'm not gonna be able to get them, or something. So I've walked away, and I'm like, okay, I'll just find another area that has them. And lo and behold, I walk into this area that's called, I think it's called the Feral Valley in the game. And I'm going to it, and right as I get outside of one of these camps in the Feral Valley, one of them spawns, or 2 enemies spawn, and I'm like, okay. So I kill them quick because I'm higher level than the area, because everything over levels you pretty much. Like, as you can see, I'm in level 28 zone with level 32. I also kind of stick around a little longer than I should on stuff, so like, over leveling is a thing. So I go in and I kill these 2 guys, and like 7 shards drop from their bodies, and I'm like, holy. So I start killing everything. I get like a few more shards, and I'm like, ugh. I get it to where I'm like, I think 7 shards away, 6 or 7. And I'm about ready to leave the area, and I'm like, I'm giving up. They're not going to give me more shards. This is bull. And I go and leave. I start to leave, and I go on the quest. And lo and behold, I kill 2 more enemies in, or no, I get through the quest of the Feral Valley, and there's still nothing. So I go to the area that's called Temple Dagon, and I'm like, okay, yeah, see, we'll go ahead and close that one. We go to this Temple of Dagon. I'm like, alright, Temple of Dagon, figure nothing's gonna happen. I checked the shard, and the shard does state that you can get the stuff in the Temple of Dagon, but I didn't expect to get anything. I was like, I'm this many shards away. I don't expect to get all of these in one go. Lo and behold, I walk in and I kill like a group of like 3 enemies, and just immediately all the shards dropped, and I went, what? 7 shards dropped from these like 3 enemies, and I immediately got the weapon. I had to stop for a second. Hey, there's Dimples.heal. So, I'm nice to players. So, I'm like, okay, I get it, and I grab all my Alkahest and everything I need to basically start ripping all the enemies, or ripping it up to where it's like a +9, because you need Alkahest and feedstock to make it better. I think the last time I made a weapon better, I did it on Thing, but I'm not quite sure. And a lot of time they use like tier 2, tier 3 Alkahest anymore, and it's wow, see, 3 shards. That's amazing. I think, yeah, I'm 2 away. So I had to like level it up to level +9, because the +9 gives you all 3 of the abilities that the weapon's enchanted with. So there's no point in not doing that. I get it up there, and I had to go back to my bank actually to get more Alkahest on it. It's ridiculous. So I do that, and lo and behold, oh hey, while I've been sitting here, I have leveled. Okay, so I have more glyph points. Combo attack is my main skill. MP replenishment by 10%. That is lovely. I do love my MP replenishment. So I go through, I get it up to +9. That thing's great. I'm beating everything. Like, you can see, this is my current Summer Sky. You can see Monument Breaker. And Monument Breaker is just, that looks killer. It's actually the next tier up on weapon costume as well, so it would be like, it's the next tier of weaponry. Come on. Ah, man. Okay, so there's the other guy. Let's start killing him. Ooh, ooh. See, sometimes you won't get the Alkahest or the you'll get Alkahest and feedstock, but you won't get anything. So at this point, none of them are dropping. So I'm gonna just walk over to this Osagon Prefect and see if he'll drop. Hey, right there. It's exactly what I needed, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, claim reward, acquire the weapon. we will enchant as far as we can, and I won't put it on until we're perfectly certain we can get, because see, costs go up quickly. See, it's a +3 already. I want to get to +9 because I want to get everything on it. So we'll try to get all the weapon crates. But because this is a, see, yeah, moat, don't care. Special weapon crate right here. Destroy the cultist arm crates, which are in the next room. It's pretty easy to kill like 3 of these things. And then use Talfrin's scroll, which I'm guessing that's what the girl just did. To go back to the, to go to Jesper in the Halls of the Underdark. I forget that sometimes they are required by the quest itself. So, alright, Talfrin's teleport scroll has been used. There we go. Now we are here. Hi, Jesper.
You need my help?
So there's the Teneburous gloves, and alright, so we've got the Teneburous gloves. We've got a little more alkahest and stuff. We haven't got enough feedstock yet, though. And I don't think, yeah, we don't have a banker. I don't want to go away from...
Take it personally.
Actually, I wonder, because there is... Wait, what? It's acting like I can't use any of my gear. Any of my, There we go. Okay, so... One of the things you can do is the travel journal. You can save locations, yeah, so say I just want to save this location real quick as Valarum, the Pit. And then I use this to go to Chebika again. This is a trick I haven't used on any other character, so I don't know if it particularly works. I'm going to go back to Chebika, see if it works, and then I'm going to see if moving to that works. Like, if it'll just straight teleport. I've never used this, because I just pretty much use the Village Atlas only. But this is so that we can get some stuff out of the bank anyways. So we're going to use our flying dog to get inside the town easier. Okay, so... the bank is right here.
You need my help?
So I'm just going to grab all of the feedstock and alchemist. And you'll probably think you misheard me when I said all the feedstock and alchemist. No, I said all the feedstock and alchemist. We'll go ahead and drop the 5 fashion coupons in there, because I don't use fashion coupons that often. So, now, we'll enchant this up the rest of the way. Because I don't mind using feedstock and alkahest I've earned on other characters. Because it's also a mixture of this character's own stuff. Because if I'd have left it on him, eventually I would have ran out of space. I always just kind of dump it in the box to... I've seen that go lower than 75 now. That has gone down to like 50 to 60s. Alright, so... weapon is good.
For the Federation.
Let's go ahead and put all the alkahest and feedstock away. Feedstock, alkahest, feedstock. There. So, they're all cleared up now. Actually put them one above the weapons. There we go. Alright, so now we go in here and we take all these off this. And we put in the new weapon. This will be sold for a crap value. There we go. So, it's going to look actually a bit better than the old one. Let me just go ahead and take that off. That is the new weapon skin we're working with for a bit. So, now we'll see if what I did works. Because I've never really used the travel journal. I've always used the travel atlas. Does it work? work. Come on. So yeah, like we were around the same area as that one person. Uh, it's gonna be she'll be way further ahead now. Hey, I'm back. Wow, it did work. I'm I'm really surprised. Like, see, I'm by Jesper and everything. Which is, now that I am back... Oh, right, you have to be away from this area. Because I'm going to remove the, There we go. I'm going to remove the location. So that I don't have to do that, since I don't have to do that again. I'm pretty much going to call the video here. Or videos, I don't know how many I've done at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you want me to switch around my skill thing. Tell me how you like the sword. Tell me how you like Rambo here. Eventually we might lose him, so better compliment Rambo as we go. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.